1,436 blacks lynched. The mission, the anti-lynching bill. The rebellious Ida B. Wells. The struggle continues.
And what I elicit is a flow intruding, but smooth I diffuse their egos, relax. But not of your mentals. Heed the message I relate. If it offends you, I deduce that you're rude in defense of your ignorance. And there's no use for it since I live to dismiss the context of the idle, incompetent. Inside the cavaliers, unconscious, awakened black conquest, evident dominance. We are the originals. For us to take a stand and see this critical. Moves are forbidden. Their mission is to stop this, and you assist them for a profit. Truth of their fortune should be light within the prism of your wisdom. But they explain and you forgive them. A victim to the gift of gab as they withhold you from the motherland. Misled that money makes a better man. Discipline's the foundation to manhood and knowledge. It's time you come from the promise that we come to take back all that is ours. And it's an imposition when you shun a lack power, since already you possess hard in magnitude. But you let them oppress you with inaccurate views of your African descendancy. So if you don't look for the light on the path, you'll forever be. Petrified on the edge of darkness, you can't move. Budge or nudge and the hell I call will consume. But I'ma throw you a line, don't be afraid of the light. I'll try to pull you in if you don't fight. The rhythmatic orator came to relate to you, a message that could save your life like a lifesaver. Do grab hold, don't allow yourself to be swallowed, or down we both will go. The main ingredient for fear is the unknown. When intimidated stimulation sedates the soul, the temple itself should bring about abundances of pleasure. Instead you neglect it with elixir. Submission to drugs is a corruption amongst us. Just another brother or sister on self-destruct. Not for me, for the kings and queens they word to be. I pray, perhaps a leader, now a slave. But I don't live to die in vain without an outcome. Drugs are the insurrection, so why be controlled by a controlled substance? I hold the peace that you seek, not the contraband. That's the key to it all. If we connect, you're protected. Vanglorious is selected. If you let me be for thee, receive the positive vibe. I don't slack, but if pieces do not fade to black.
The year 1989. Yusef Hawkins lynched. The mission, Black Watch. The rebellious Queen Mother Rage. Freedom or death.
Please assist, bring down the brick wall. Why make me climb it if just a fall? But you know I'll claw since you're on the other side. You built it strong and tall, behind which to hide. Be not afraid, for I am your sentinel, sent from the Black Watch to watch over your temple till morning comes and rod. The sun is ready to rise, they will reside in the light. So open your eyes and make your move away from consumption. That's a disease that wastes you to nothing. It robs you of all your good and it leaves you for dead. Self-inflicted, origin within your head. You're perpetrating a fraud, that's what brought you here. Lost in nothingness, deep into nowhere. But I'm prepared to find within myself the power to lift with my lyrics and the spirit's help. Words are enforced by a force that's within us. Vanglorious is the vigorous. Try to figure us, all you need is common sense. Then question yourself if this offends. Till then, catch the essence, the 0 to 9 lessons. Not everybody can, some is a death end, but destiny is for those who open and close. So when we come, take hold. Don't start dipping and tripping, I got your back in case you start slipping into darkness.
By the way, Vanglorious, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green. With a key, sissy. Lady of Rage drives back the serpent and the traveler goes on. Blessed is the mother, Vanglorious. This is protected by the red, the black, and the green with a key, sissy.
But not many walk this path till it was happening. Koreans speaking jump on claims. They're hoping this is a fad, but mad the fast get fade. But glad this one can't and never will. The thrills are having a hold. Sissies take apart and this their hearts are in for the folks. The sense of unity, the ego diffusion is up to the keys. The mission is reality beyond the skin. Deep into the colors within. But black and green is to the soul. Amid the fact that it's been used to trends to make money by the Orientals. Hungry for a piece of our pride, so don't confront a key and brag on your lacking tag. We won't have it. I think the fact that you stand, but now I'm asking where do your dollars go? If you still don't know, think about it when I tell you soul. SCOUL. Not like I know you got soul. Not to our people, but still you blindly buy. Paying with a closed mind. Then you wonder why we're still so far behind. Separated from our nation, killing our own kind. Who do you think thinks will go out the mines? We're dying in masses, handing our treasures to the Amorites. Then we buy it back. Why? It's no coincidence. Check the incidents and the innocence. Ignorance is no defense. There's a war to be fought before the daughters to yield. You got to be real. Just in case, the man with the lily white look twice. No, she couldn't pass for a time, but she tried. She truly tried. Beautiful, more so gorgeous. I guess she felt too good for us, poor unfortunate us. She would have been an asset to the African race. But the flavorless man and the paper chase snatched her heart away. Dare I say for shame? Into self-discrimination she played. Contacts in hip peroxide, denying her birth. What a soul sister, vision blurred, sick. She never looked at her own. She never knew what she missed. She never cared to know. Although she thinks she knows, and so she's rude. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. It gets deeper. Keepers of the peace are the keepers, and I'm a brother's keeper, so I would never sleep on the fact that a black man needs a black woman. I'm in for the cause, like she should have been. She's lost, and she's proud of it. Anything you ever do, you need to be black about it. Sisters, get it for the cause. With a big bone, so the soul we win wars. If for our own, a man will do must get done. A twisted existence can finish us. Offense the dense, so check the way you feel. You got to be real. I'm not the one to bite my tongue. Sisters are stepping for self, the brothers want a good love. Has nothing to do with what we're trying to do, so come together and drink from the fountain of truth. We need trust, less lust and corruption. Independence and false pretensions or suctions. Taken from a total unity. In the subconscious you were hoping for a soon to be. But the problems are the ones we call sissies. Let's get deeper, they're the unknown sleepers and they're tricky. Concealing what they represent. Dead weight, the enemy, the hesitant. Check when they're ready to roll. Radio and videos, when that's over, that's all she wrote. Nobody be found when there's a battle to win. But do a television talk show and they're in. Talking what they don't know, evading the issues. How can the prejudice miss you? It's evident, never ended, passed from a father to a son. We as a race must become one to overcome. Man for a woman and a woman for a man. Black for a black, a fist from a hand. Tight and mighty to hold the flag. And man wave all the way back to the motherland. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Queen Mother Range, the destination, the crossroad, the mission, the 9, and then serving the indictments, the crime, not being able to adjust to a black conscious pink caddy state of mind, me being overseer and the powers invested in me. I sentence you to the full years of the 9. Gillette Shampoo, take him to the road where he shall serve out his sentence. This is Vanglorious Law.
Take a mental memo on the moves that I'm making. I go for the head, but for greatness sake, since I state the facts that exact the blind. To this is an pitch forte, so unwind. You move back, anti-black, you're 9 to my 9. You sin to win as we live to die. On to the temple, spirits miss the grave. Bones are necessary only in the earthly state. So hey, why for art thou on the heavenly hillside? A lyrical spirit shall uplift and guide your mind to the temple where the noble hosts reside. Then exempt will be immortal strife. In goes light, out comes a number of colors. A prism of wizards, a world of wonder. But you're a slave to the lamb, I know you hate it. You are poorly, so will join be elated. Who's the force to the joint of your reverie? Where knowledge itself is evident to never be allowed. But I allow it, so how for art thou? Let it as an injurious may start now. Never is one bold enough to take what I deserve. I'm learning through my heart, and that's how I earn. I have struggled for longer than I lived inside. So I wish somebody would try to take mine. Many will come and go and leave me rewards. But it's the children that I reach that I teach for. Kneeling to those who need, that's how we're living. And we build the prisms of wisdom. Permissive, we're getting rigid. Call this morbid but endure it and live it. Mixed ambitions, yet everyone's an anarchist. Come together in pure blackness. Roll with emotions, the schism is a notion. The hopeless division of a mission is revolted. Social control now falls to a threat of revenge. And we will lead the event. Strong spines against the system. The other man comes to confront, but we pimp him. He only tricks the truth when we flood it. Now average Americans love the blue-blooded. Lowly and holy, the mess transcends. Dreaded is our presence in deliberate offense. Excuse insanity, madness brings release. Imagination is a passion like peace. Professor, brother, mother, and thunder, the order of the jaw. Speakers of Vanglorious law. Lyrics are mental seduction and answer the hunger. You come to feast on our reflections. They come in lessons, so deep is the impression. And in construction is the want for perfection. A mother's love is the deepest love of all. And a brother's milk makes bricks from straw. Professor is the setter of Vanglorious pace. Thunder is the stunner with a womanly base. The promise is a power as the mission moves on. So common ones come and be to belong, that's the law.
Vanglorious, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green. You want parole? Back to the road you go. Reason, a sissy is a sissy is a sissy with a K. Osiris, Isis, Malcolm and Betty Shabazz, Nelson and Winnie Mandela. Behind every great man is a great woman, Vanglorious. This is protected by the red, the black, and the green with a key, sissy.
Insipid sissies come and venture envy. Give in to my more than wit. And those who present keys defend me. Stand up and stand tall when in search of a reason to be. Come one, come all. I orally erupt and disrupt with my mouth. But look not for the exit. Ignore the way out. Cause that's too easy and insignificant. If still you chill, it's a conformist. It's time to be different. Submission to the master is not what I'm asking. Just listen for the message. Be peace and keep dancing. Your frigid way is wicked when I'm swayed. The fervor of an intense rage. Master your emotions in this moment of truth. Fear not the sacrifice of making a move. You wonder, do you get to live you never did before? You question life is a gift when you're within the war. This is a punishment. You figure that you're dead and in hell. Another brick in the wall, another empty shell. Because you shadow, you follow, you're blind. Of course we can't all lead, but keep sight of the path you travel, the route you're taking. Be in control of the moves you're making. Is that too much to ask? It's a simple task. Navigate your directions on the path of the mad. Mad means angry, and that we are. Tired of the black people battered and soul scarred. Disorderly conduct, yeah, that's what they'll call it. But orderly means to live like a fraud and fall for it. All the nonsense, they pull the hoses back. Against the grain means we're crazy, that's awful mad. But justice comes where we're our own judge and jury. Expect the unexpected, unruly, yeah, that's what they call us. Like we're hostile animals, or black in their dictionary sense, like cannibals. Is it natural to be the opposite of white? Gloomy, discouraging, and lacking a light. Adverse, sullen, wicked, and inimical. Ill-tempered purpose and depression is predictable for shame. Rage is my name, so you're believing. I become a disbeliever of that, cause I'm speaking proud to the for the future. Fruits may be found along the way. There are forks in the road you must face, but life is a concourse, and that I feel is true. So any and every road you choose will lead to you. Hidden existence and reason for being born. We all serve a purpose, so move along. Call me monophobic, but alone I lack. You shall find a new position as we soldier on the path of the man. In a dimension of dementia, which means insanity, contentment, away from characters and concepts and resentments. Economies that set our rates up for failure. Environments that make it better if you jail us. Trust is the answer to the problems that ail us. We give you room and you abuse it after nail us. The few to overcome the plant that ignorance is bliss. Escape a man-made hell of darkness. Robbed of our treasures, our spirits, our rights. Then hunted for our blood when we choose to fight. But through our death should come about a revolution. This is the remedy, the key, the solution. Death is the easy part, but it's not the end. Dying in vain is a shame, so don't forget. Where I go, I know it's only back to ground zero. I'm needed somewhere else, but an unsung hero is not what I want. To be praised is not the point either, so don't miss the point. We need believers in destiny. I'm in to take back what was taken. Call me morbid, I'll absorb it, but you're sadly mistaken. I'm not diseased, but I'm trifling and torn. Of the somber through which we're born. I will stand among the weak, the meek, and the sad, for I know straight will come in numbers, never slumber on the path of the man.
The mission, the nine, Queen Sheba, Cleopatra, Nefertiti, Sissy. At first, a voice cried against darkness, and the voice grew loud enough to stir black waters. You see, it's a mental thing, and there's no physical about it. The sensations of wisdom make life, oh, so erotic. Sissy.
Bringing pleasure to my mind. A mental thing is so fine. Bringing pleasure to my mind. A mental thing is so fine. The in-between is not the deal, but opening the third makes it so real. In-between is not the deal, but opening the third makes it so real. The flesh puts you to the test, but knowledge of self puts the soul to rest.
Become a slave to the wisdom. Orgasms, I get them to the rhythms. Now come dig the new position up into your ears and out of your mouth, don't doubt it. Speak the knowledge, why do you move without it? You're living as half a man, that's if you don't and you can. Now think about it. There's the implementation of the plan within the true force. The heart is the core, and with instruction, not a fool can brave the storm.
Bringing pleasure to my mind. Mental thing is oh so fine. Bringing pleasure to my mind. Mental thing is oh so fine.
Lyrics to the mortals are doorways and portals to the supreme way of thinking for the authors. Listeners move to the music, some choose to move upon it, kicking in their uninspired 2 cents. But this is taken, branded of the rage, broken and used, and justly I must that. Eagles in need of diffusion cause illusions of grandeur, bringing greed into the new path.
Bringing pleasure to my mind. Mental thing is oh so fine. Bringing pleasure to my mind. Mental thing is oh so fine.
Rhythmatic orator, funk code commentator, the flow of the solos from the sissy lubricator in attempt to penetrate my surface. But getting no deeper than the tip, Roger Iceberg's nerve of the written word, given in comparison to one of an infinite technique. The stroke of inscription with precision and deep intrigue. I'm in the leap, but come with me.
Bringing pleasure to my mind. Mental thing is oh so fine. Bringing pleasure to my mind. Mental thing is oh so fine.
Lady of heaven, cup of flame, courtesan of two worlds, whore of heaven, mother of mortals. Hers is the body of love, milky paps and flesh so vast a man gets lost. She is the love of every man, every woman, every beast. She is the mistress of no one. She devours all in the flame of her lioness mouth. Her name is Rage. Blessed is the mother.
Lose yourself in my uncharted waters. Rage is intense but collected, so it's never to disorder. Rhythmatic orgasms cause a muscle spasms when the voice is the key. Is it really what grabs the subliminal flashes to the headpiece? That's why you keep coming back to hear me speak. You're taken by the beauty, some confess, but falsely it's the power I possess and what I foresee. I proceed during my musical session. You're bobbing your head cause the beat is so in there. Understand the solos in the symphonies. See behind the scenes there are spirits as the engineers. Old math keeps coming back. One and one are life and the circle's unbroken. Simple it is said, I live to live again. So peace, Queen Mother has spoken.
Ah, put down that cigarette before you burn the sheet. By the way, Vanglorious, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green, with a key at the crossroad, sissy. Here's the jade, black boot stuff, 8-mile groove, the black, the watch, the move, the brothers, Queen Mother, the rage. Back from the road we have come, and then a key testimony.
To the core of the dominant force on my shield, our words stir a storm as we walk the field. Born for the war from the well of rebirth. Now lyrical conspirators is how we return. Though evil's not the motive, ego's not the issue. We step across the water on a mission to assist you. Ambivalence to understand is why we boldly go inhibition. Down to the flow, we break through the brackets, admitting to a madness. Zoom is the mood and Harambe is chanting. Brains are washed, the poisonous influences and using excuses. It's not how we're doing this. The movement moves with music to the youth uncontested. We stand up to do as we do. Strong and masses, balanced and ready. Can you dig the key testimony?
Pure black nationalism. I grew up in a home where the many faiths, the Muslim, the Hebrew, they came together under black nationalism.
Land to enchantment, seeds are being planted. We fear not the whirlwinds, we are the commanding lords of discipline, battling the malice. Combined are the vibes of the times, so challenge and fall with the foe. You only think you know, but what is seen is not the sum when the winds blow. In control are my sisters and brothers. We are forever, and ever recovered emerging. Is the rage of a million years. Energy surge for the fences, the fears. But we look in on the checked aggression. Beset by regrets, reinforced by rejection. Omnipresent is the ordinal blackwash. Progenitors of the old and the new guys. So squat and listen to the wit of an illogical queen. Can you dig the key testimony?
It started in Mississippi. It started with the slogan, go home and eat watermelon. We take a word like outrage, and we take that word in a very far place. We'll find that on many levels, we allow things to happen. We allow people to control our stuff because there isn't no outrage in us. We have not been pushed to that brink yet. Well, and that was at one point. We are now on the threshold of that brink.
We are up to assault, the quill will still many. The lines will roar, fear the jaws of the enemy. The outside agitators, trap collaborators. The lack of a chance is the detonator. Reform the order, or slip into the slaughter. Be humble when you come among the many sons and daughters of Vanglorious law. And the end of the unrest, others shun, but watch the black watch step ahead. A threat to those who torment the lessors. Rule the temple of the ghetto oppressors. We come from above and beyond and below and beneath. We are the beauty and the beast. Thrall on the forms a call for a black wrath and move for a rectitude draws the impact. Civil disorders thought when Queen Mother speaks. Professor protect the key. Testimony.
Vanglorious. This is protected by the red, the black, and the green. With a key. By the way, a sissy is a sissy is a sissy. Yes, we are the right to know, truly the ones with the audacity to be. X for the evolution at the road. Goddess Isis summon the spirit of Osiris and bless us as the confrontation begins. At the road, coming forth from the Queen Mother mode, a testimony, a rage, Queen Mother, and then
those who hiss, I dismiss. So sissies need to sit down. The mother does list, but not in sneaky or sadistic bounds. Heavy on a letter to the letter profound. Don't know what brother call me preacher, but I teach it around. My investment comes in less and is there sin in my speak. If you say yes, more or less, you're a fraud and you need to get into me. Dig the deep, deeper. Consider yourself a sissy, you're a sleeper. You slept on the depths of a sister. Get into this and come and dig that I am an uplifter. Home is where the heart is, so I'm never far from home. I've got the soul of the bull. Queen Mother rage can hold her own. Behold, a bridge over troubled waters is what I build. The strong, loving woman is the role that I fulfill. Alongside of the black, I cite the traps. Up in front with the just, I ran the mad. Now I'm the mother of the mental inflation. So expand and contract the black vibration. Sensation is I come to get with ya. Brother, can you dig the emphasis on the sister?
we have come to this point on the road where we know the original man in all his glory. The royal history needs the strength of black woman. She must also have a mother quality, not a vengeance because of the lack of this recognition. So be it. Out of the darkness comes a black boot stomping seductive rage. And then
through aggravation comes my inspiration. The rebel element is rage's revelation. Beyond the brackets of age and ways, never of the typical and never of the sway. Mother bathes the strays in her reign. Supposed bees and must-haves do not phase. This is funk and philosophy, rhythm and royalty. I pray the Lord my soul to never keep so hopeless hither. I'm the hope giver, savior, tutor, plus a sissy sitter. Messenger, giver to the young and the restless, but timid in vision and living position contested. But head up like the queen that I am, I walk forth. Brothers on every side and either or I'm in. Put me on the front line just fine. I fear no evil, for protected am I. I'm mother love, so no harm should find me. I'm the quiet rage, but don't take me lightly. The zoom gets loud like the booyah from a pull trigger. Black watch flock the storm. The emphasis is on the sister.
Yes, on the road we have keys and all of the directions. Our mission to bring forth the corrections. Oh yes, by all means, the insurrections. Cast down his ideals of the other complexion, ignoring those who scream repetition. So be it, blessed and sealed from the originals, the protection.
I have the heart of an explorer, the soul of a poet, the will of a warrior and knowledge to know it. The teachers of a system is to keep it in sync, because our mother's temper rages when you brothers don't think. Hostile, only when it's worthwhile to punish. Don't try to do this, cause I've already done it. Stepping with the subtle, but we never shun nothing. Mother's nature is to take it if I want it, when I want it. Cause I deserve absolutely everything. I am entitled because of the move I bring. We come together to create the future. One of many coming and the white to the true son. Compass for the Lord, so cause to a Lord's cause. A lover of the lesser soldiers do as the mother does. My mental has potential, so I write what enlightens the mind. Debater of hate, and you're sighting the darkest night. As I am one of the Egyptian messengers, and to a student of the overseer professor. The power outage is the wicked and their ways, but now the emphasis is on the sister and and may I say Harambe.
Vanglorious, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green. With a key in the years of the 9. A sissy is a sissy is a sissy. Here we go, here we go, here we go again. The state, the system, I stop the pain. Mission to clear out the dew from the eye, yes, the gain. A peripheral view from the heart, the pyramid to start. So be it comes a rage, with the ability to mother life the stage. And you don't stop.
You know Professor X, they're gonna label us freaks. Speaking of sex when the text is to teach. The penetrate and the move is to reach. Wisdom is an orgasm, it gets deep. Sex is a weapon, common sense is an essential. The snare is consequential, so we erect the mental. A branch of insanity, the leaves of intrigue. I write what is real and what's right, so believe we. Speak to the sissy so as not to destroy. Lyrics full of lessons to employ the void. Mentals get in motion, you should move to the move. My verse is self-explanatory, nothing to prove, so let us flow to the proverbs. Dig the written words, written long ago but never really heard. Spoken again for the ear lent to comprehend. Genes in need of a stitch, I itch the men. Oral discord is what a mission can't afford. Soulful overseer sees the dark overlord. Living to look down and loving to keep them confused. So let us flow to the proverbs, words of truth. A fool's wrath is heavier than any boulder. The righteous are as lions and the truest soldiers. Vanglorious is the music of vibes, so heed the message and erect the mind.
Queen Mother, she the sentinel. Penetrate orgasm upon my mental. 360, the dude's firm, not gentle. To step please to a knee, show your credentials. Illogic, my funkin' lesson. Check the verse here, please, no half stepping. Here's the erection, and you don't stop.
Abstract the concrete, soulless scroll sheet. Learn of Vanglorious laws. A queen speaks historical fiction. Is not within my composition, but for persistence of vision, just listen. The path is illogical because logic restrains. In my own way, but still of the one way. Freedom of mind, embodied with no compromise. I want to live wholly, not solely survive where you, deep within the roots of your cowardice dwell. Never to be broken from the spell of white deception, brainwashed perception. Only an educated porn, a test stand basket in a rays of your false intelligence. Truth non-existent and existent for the hell of it. Celibate, void of the ecstasy of wisdom. For goddess rely on my colloquialisms. The idle one is wise in his own conceit. Wisdom constantly heard, so the queen speaks. My tongue is kind of though it cuts like a knife. The incision is secure since the poison's inside absolution. This is not why I come forth. Abominations on the fork, many detour from one extreme to the next, from dark to light. Shed your mortal strife and erect the mind. Ever as I speak, sissies whisper their slanders. Scandals are sure to be due to propaganda. Mankind's demise is the love of deceit. Relax with genetics, schematics will be the thief. The motive is sabotage, the wars within. Secret sissies inside a mischief fix. Ethically impure and limited of vision. Sanctuaries no more, to you it exists. Celebrations lost to devastation. Stuck in the pre-programmed generation. Rushing to richness, so balance is excuse. Where righteous roots can never be moved, I move. Your fetish for fear, sincere and endear. Social ferment is perversion and why this is real. For the mentals of potential, send me a sign. I'm giving lyrics for your living, indulge your mind, ignore imposed identities. Such obscenities, a circle of shame will break. Cause I teach them meet psychological obstacles, suit the impure. And so I tutor for the future. On to the fruits, listen to the forbidden. Things some are scared to say, rage is written. Psychic scars of the bar, so seek protection. Within the key is your mental erection.
Queen Mother, and you don't stop.
Professor X, I insist you do the rest.
Vanglorious, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green, and you don't stop. Sissy. 91, another year, but don't be dismayed. It's a year of the 9. Here's the mind trap. You say another day, another dollar. We say another head, another collar. A white hooded one, that is. As I turn number 9, the page, maybe the card. Queen Mother Rage.
The promises of power as the mission moves on. The wicked will be broken with the brewing of this storm. Now is the calm, we write, so be warned. Consequence comes, face fault, don't form when before. Bravely you walk, loudly you talk. But then the courage is gone when confronted by the ones who just won't be bothered. When you boast that you're bad, bragging isn't having. It's just a want for an audience of envy. And those who envy end up enemies with lofty eyes and mind games of the shifted. And yes, they scheme all the young and the gifted. You're only putting yourself in a position of a target. If you can't stop it, why start it? Be humble in your coming or your stumble will be tragic. Nobody wants to be the scene for a dramatic. I'm not a rage of hate, I rage with passion. For my people, the pit attention assassin. No half-assing, I'm all in. 2 ears, 3 eyes, I hear when you're calling. I can also foresee you falling. I feel pain when you face the wall. Heaven's winds assist in the mission of the cleansing. Only a breeze to me, to others an ending. On the edge, I know the ledge, so how can I fall off? I'm of a spiritual essence and I expect no less than justice. Cause there's no peace, and I want this so bad I can taste it. Too much potential to teach me, waste it. Never, ever, never would I lack no vibrations of blackness. I bring back the black soul.
The past, check the complexion. From black nationalism comes the insurrection. Let me mention from the lessons, the wild, the willy deceptions. The gods, a bag of nutrients, bring forth a stormy rage emancipation. Hail homage, hotep to the evolutionary revolution.
For a twist in existence, dig this deliverance. There may be many a mission, but here's the difference. Hype is one thing, hard is another. Mothers only hype because hard is for the brothers. I see there are others speaking on the positive and writing a black pride, but this is how I live, still labeled rapper. Queen is not an MC, the rhythmatic messenger is it for the empty. On a mission for the black mind, I remind mankind that they should take a mental note for a dark time, and black individuals should get into my more than wit. It's more than wit, so come and absorb this. It's a black thing, not a mudsling. With principle, not politically bluffing. For greatness sake, the scroll will be noble. Vibrations of blackness enchant and enroll you, exciting your soul and rewrite your role and the whole script directed. Step to the exit. Dictators of dramatics are addicts of a stage life, and that ain't the way of Vanglorious by. A mother smiles when a child leaves home, off to excel and rebel on their own. Do me proud is the last thing mentioned, and for a mother's love they run with intention. Stability and symmetry, and that's how we did this. Vibrations of blackness, break your silence.
Try to follow me as I ponder the world, yes, from the periphery. An ex-builder ready to travel the road. Come with me if you dare. Vanglorious. This is protected by the red, the black, and the green.
Vibrations of blackness. See the spellers I foretell of this enchantment. Words are written to commit in your predicament. Principles given in fulfillment and enrichment. Currents or the course are designed to destroy. Degrees of proficiency dominate the sport. We are fiends, haughty because we're taught to achieve. Vibrations of blackness, the beauty or the beast. I see you're black till you're blue. What the hell to do? Call on the queen and pathing, not rude. Never too busy cause you get to me, I move. So run to the mother of proverbial truth. There is evidence of inspiration when I speak. Your level of attention recourses to find conceit, relax. That's an opposite extreme. Self-pity to vanity, please. Degradation, once the foundation. Now the nation has found an elevation. You've got to be real, come of the promise, and on to the crossroad. X mark the spot, and then
says he. So there you go. Call yourself the original. When you unite, you refer to yourself not movement, not tribe, but posse. A cowboy lynch mob. Check the mind trap. But we, the black, the watch, the movement, even have a mother. The rage, prepared to take you back to ground zero.
Into the mind of the mortal, the puppet and the pawn, and they who walk lightly into maelstrom. Blessed with choice, but below the code of knowing. Let the mother touch you and thrust your mental open. Desist in your 60 ways, knowledge is a thrill. You never knew you craved until your soul's been filled. So far, so forth. Come and be true, we offer syrup and that sap of treat is long overdue. Listen closer to my score, there's a sweet surprise. You can ask the black watch, who can make the sun rise? High on my findings and all existing. For you to turn away, you don't know what you're missing. So quell up your trembling and sell in rebellion. If you fear, still follow it, assembly. Born for the war of the core, hear the oceans roar. Made the waves forever rage to the sea, show the missions of the deep end. Swim in the river of life through the 7 seas to greet the 9 madness. Magic, observe the verb. Cast in thy lights and let us have one purse. Money's like the motive, though survival inspires. Glory to the gods, may they take the move higher. Yearning for the purpose, well a key don't close, so I know when I go, it's only back to the zero. Threshold drift and on to the throughway. Back to the start to pick up on a new day. Beginning where I entered to do it again and again and again. It's all in resurrection. We're resurrected. Death is destiny. And then it's on to the X. Only the hopeless die cause they're lifeless and useless. Because they don't know what the truth is. And never eager a cheater off what you did. Forever alone from ally to foe. A chip off the nose. When they go and only go. We boldly go to come to go to come. We live to live again. And this is freedom. We choose this. We do not follow with the fruitless. Walking as warriors, upright and suited. We're confronted, we punish the riders of God. The flesh is of a man, but the wrath is not. It's thunder, it's lightning, a fire, a flood. Gold is my spirit, though crimson my blood. The battle rages on, and the grave is ever empty of my soul. When I go, it's back to the zero. So, what's forever for? If there's nothing more, this is but a level, this is but a floor. I find light and I discipline darkness. Queen mother rages, hope to the heartless. Tongues must confess, every head must bow. All hail the queen who will teach the new power. So step ahead and bear witness to the wonder. The ones hunted will become the hunters, and that's what's forever for. Time is but a door. Enter ever after, exit evermore endure. As I transcend the earthly dimensions, unlimited, my life is endless. The bogus are trapped, where illy we dwell. The path is illogical, the war is hell, but it's right and it's about time we finally come. Vanglorious, the victorious, to see the sun, the future. Easy to see we made our fate. Patience is the key, so we wait for the day. Meet me at the crossroads. That's if you know like I know. When I go, it's back to the zero.
So you paid dues. Identify yourself to one name. Stoop to conquer is the lesson at the crossroad. By the way, Vanglorious, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green with a key. By the way, a sissy is a sissy is a sissy.